A common user interface pattern when you're designing mobile applications with list controls is to allow the user to drag on a row in a list to reorder the positions of the rows in the list. So you can see here that we have a simple list control in a UX component, and when I drag on the list right now, the list scrolls. But let's say that I wanted to move the position of this row there to another position within the list. So I'm going to tap on the Reorder button in the toolbar over here, and that'll bring up my drag icons, and then I'm going to just tap on the row that I want to move and just drag it to its new location. So let's go there and drop that row over there, and we can see now that we've moved the row to be just after the row that we dropped it on. And now that we switch back to done mode, now you can see when I drag on the list right now, basically the list goes back into scroll mode. So this pattern where you drag on a row to reorder its position rather than scroll the list is very easy to implement. So let's go now to the design mode and see how we did that. So you can see we have a list over there, and if we look at the list properties, we'll see that one of the properties of the list is drag reorder settings. So we've said here that this list has a drag reorder behavior, and when we turn that on, we get the settings object over there, and here we can go and define the settings. So what we've said over here is that the mode that we would like to use is drag handle. So there are two different modes that you can select. There's a mode called down hold, which allows you to reposition a row by holding down on it until the row changes into move mode, and then you can drag it into a different position. Or the handle mode, where you drag on a handle to reposition the row. So we've chosen the handle mode here, and basically what we have is that the handle that we drag on is hidden until we actually turn the mode on. You can see here we've also specified that the class name that we want to use is called drag row, and we've not specified any JavaScript to execute when the user stops repositioning the row and has selected its target position. So the class name here is drag row. If we go there and take a look at drag row, we can see that we've just chosen a background color that is transparent. So let's go now and actually run it again. So you can see now that when we drag on the row initially, the row just scrolls because we're not in reorder mode. When we tap on this icon over here, the reorder icon shows up, and now we can just drag on the icons and move them around. So the HTML that we needed to use to display this icon over there is easy to add, and the builder shows you exactly what you need to do. So if we go back into our drag reorder settings and we go here to the mode, we can see that when the mode is set to handle, here is some sample code that we can use. So this sample code shows us what the HTML markup that we need to insert into the list layout template looks like. So this is the drag handle that we're going to drag on to move the row, and we're using an SVG icon over there. And then here is the CSS that we need to execute in order to show and hide the actual drag icon itself. And then here's the JavaScript that we need to execute to display the drag icon and to hide the drag icon. So this JavaScript is added to the control bar over here. So you can see that the control bar at the top allows us to switch the mode into reorder mode. So if we tap on this icon over here, you can see the icons are displayed, and then we can move around. But now let's go and take a look at how the list behaves if we change the mode from handle to down hold. So let's pause now and pick this up in the next video. So we're continuing looking at how you can implement a drag pattern to reorder rows in a list. We're going to take a look now at how the down hold pattern works. So let's go back to the list now and go back to list properties, and we'll go to the drag reorder settings, and we'll change the mode now from handle to down hold. So let's go now and run the component. So we can see now that basically if we scroll on the list if we drag on the list, it just scrolls. But if we hold and press on a row, that the list now changes into reorder mode, and we can just drag this row to its new position and then drop it over there, and now the list is back in scroll mode over there. So just by simply holding on the row, we turn the list into reorder mode, and then we can drop, and there's no need to press the reorder button over there. So what we've shown in this video is how easy it is to implement a drag on a row to reorder the row's position in the list control. Thanks very much for watching.